We figured something out yesterday. It was so wonderful. And I'm like, I got to share this with the group because it is a really cheap / free way to find business. Hold on. Share screen. Here we go. Okay. Homebot, you guys, have you taken my Homebot training? Are you familiar with it? If you're not, you need to get into the Blueprint library. Even if you did it for 1 month, 29 bucks, it will save your life. Get in and watch the Homebot training. Okay. Blueprint library, you can find it on agentleader.com. It's 29 bucks a month. It has about 50 different classes in there right now. But Homebot is really important in how to apply it to your business. Okay. But we found another way to apply it to your business. So that's what I'm going to share with you. Here it is, you guys. My mind was blown yesterday. I was coaching one of my agents and she said something about can you have clients sign up for Homebot? Because we add our clients to Homebot, right? We add our sellers to Homebot, but I randomly keep getting these buyers in here. And I'm like, how am I getting buyers? I don't know. I didn't add them. If you go up here to share, anybody seen this? Okay, go up here to share. Did you see this? Okay, go up to share. You have your freaking own landing pages, you guys. Look at this. Okay, now I'm going to tell you how you apply this because you can apply it many different ways, but we did come up with a good idea. So you have your own landing page. So you can share this on your social media. Once they so this one is for sellers. So they can put in their street address and I'll just do it right here. What's your street address? We'll do this. Don't stalk me. Okay. It gives them a bit of a snapshot. Okay. But it's all locked. All this stuff is locked. So it kind of gives them a preview of the program, but it's all locked. Then it says right here, unlock your free report provided by me. And you can be able to stick in your information. I think I'm in here like 5 times. And then they set a magic link. And then they can be able to open it up and they get it. That's it. And they're now added to your list. Okay. So if I flip back to here, you also have a seller page. I have a buyer page. Oh my gosh, buyers, sellers, all the same. You also have the buyer page in here. Okay. So this one, let's just say I want to buy a new Plymouth. Okay. Again, like gives you kind of a gauge for the market, but then everything is locked. And then you can unlock the free report down here. See how many times it lets me put my own email in. And then so this is interesting because I tested it out. When they put their email in right there, before they get to this part, it sends them an email that says kind of like, you're not finished sort of thing. So that first email for this 2-step opt-in here, it does send them an email out the first time. And then you can, of course, they'll put their name, their full name, and then their phone number possibly, but at least you have their email and you have their name. Okay. All right. So this is the really fun part. You can copy this link. Okay. You guys know what QR codes are, right? Everybody knows what a QR code is.
Yes.
So this is the thought about how to apply this. So you can copy this link. So I copied it and pasted. So this is my website page, whatever, right? The landing page for this, which nobody's going to ever find, right? So how are you going to advertise that? You can do a couple different things. You can either forward it to a landing page. Like if you were to purchase a web address, you can forward it to that. And so then you can advertise that better URL. Or this is what we were thinking, and I can stop sharing right now because you won't be able to see it. But so what we were thinking is if you take the QR code, so you can have a QR code made for you. So it can be able to have your, I'm in a picture. Okay. Anyway, so you take a QR code. If you're going to do any sort of flyers to sellers, flyers to buyers, you got your door hangers, right? If somebody wants to know the value of their property, do a flyer for, or, if you're interested in the value of the property, they can have the QR code there and you can advertise like it's an automated, kick you back this whole report for your set, give them the information. This is what it is. This is what it'll give you. Here's the QR code. Scan this and you can get your property value right now. People are impatient. So it's really easy for them to scan that and be able to go and put their information, and now you've captured them. So you know they're possibly interested.
I want to share.
Yes.
So that's what I did, Lisa. I did a flyer for my farm, and I put the QR code on the back, and I'm getting amazing results.
For the
Just with
listing?
them scanning that QR code,
Mhm.
it goes directly into my portal, and I get all their information. So
Not,
it really works.
and what portal is it though that you're sending them to, Cynthia?
I'm sending them to my Homebot. It goes directly to my Homebot.
Good job. Okay. See, so you already knew it. See, I had
Yes.
no idea. I was like, so are you sending them to the seller page or the buyer page?
I'm sending them to, if it's a buyer, I'm sending it to the buyers. If it's a seller, I'm sending it to the sellers.
There you go. Okay, that's like super simple, right? Super simple. So any type of like mailers type of advertising, that's what I would start doing right now, is putting that on there, however you're going to use it for buyers or sellers. However you do it, it's a really cool tool. Really cool tool. You can have your QR code. So I have my mom make mine. I don't know, Cynthia, who you had make yours. I'm not technically, great. So I had her make mine because then she put my logo in the middle of it. You can customize those. So I paid her like $20 and then she made it pretty for me. What did you do, Cynthia?
I did it myself in Canva.
Oh, there you go. See, she's smarter than me too. So you can do it yourself in Canva, or you can hire my mom. Those are the two options.
Your mom's going to be running her own business with Christmas cards and QR code cards.
Weren't those Christmas cards so stinking cute?
I totally, if I would have known like, a little bit sooner, I totally would have gotten some
She's really cute.
next year.
We always have her make all of our stuff. Okay, so you can Google, you can make a QR code. Yeah, there's a bunch of different sites you can do it. If you want to put your logo in the middle of it, sometimes they want to charge you to do it, but whatever, it's an easy thing to do. And any form of advertising that you're going to send out, I would put that on there. So how do we apply that? Well, if you don't have anything to do, I would take whatever area that you've been scoping out or watching or trying to like farm. I would start mailing for sellers. I would, because everyone's probably still in a, we don't have enough sellers market. I would start mailing to sellers, just if you want to know the value of home. Now, I saw yesterday when I was training my agent, she brought over a flyer that somebody had left at her door from an agent. And it was just like, here I am, here's my name, I'm an agent, I'm your neighborhood realtor, call me. So the problem I have with that is there is zero value add with that type of advertisement. There was nothing that he was providing. So if you're going to send out some sort of advertisement, think about what information you can provide to that potential client that's adding value. So whether it's stats of how many homes are on the market, how many buyers are in the market, what the average price point is, what the average days on market are, provide some sort of information that's going to be applicable to them that says, oh, look, every other realtor just sends me their picture and says, let me sell your house. And this realtor just sent me a bunch of information for free, and they must know what they're talking about, right? So some sort of value add, but you will not get the results that you need if you're just like, here I am, I'm a realtor. Because guess what? There's like thousands of us. So you have to be different. You have to stand out. Don't be afraid that if you're providing information to someone, I get this a lot too. Like, oh, if I give them the information, then they just won't call me. They'll just go use somebody else. Well, sure, that's maybe a chance you can take, but I'm telling you right now, the standard is nobody provides any sort of information to people, like any. It's crazy. The number of phone calls that I'll get that come in and they've talked to 5 other agents. And then when they call me to ask me a question about a property and I spew out a bunch of information about, the market or what's going on with the pricing and what they could probably get and what's their financing and, what kind of financing they could get, or if they need down payment assistance, going into all that information, they're like, gosh, you just told me more in 5 minutes than any realtors told me, and I've talked to 5 of them. So you have to add that value. You have to have the information for them.